Alright, so we're back. Crap the news. I keep saying that all the time. I need to change that up. But anyways, we're here with Justin, the man of the hour, and it's my co-host Moon, Brian Moon.
What up, what up?
So we're here with 1LoveIE. Now I want to get started with the name itself because a lot of people think it's I Heart IE or I Love IE, but it's actually 1Love. Can you explain that? Like explain the different variations of your name and brand itself.
So 1LoveIE is One Love Inland Empire or One Love in everything.
Okay.
So it's just supposed to embody the community, the Inland Empire coming as one. So that's why it's One Love instead of the I Love. I Love is kind of selfish, so we wanted to do one where we all come together as one.
Okay,
so that's what it's all about.
Yeah, that's what's up. All right, so then let's talk about that journey then. How did this idea come about for you?
The story that I always tell, 5 years ago, I was out in France with my older brother, Mike. Shout out Mike. And I was there, man, just living life, seeing something different.
Yeah.
The Eiffel Tower.
Yeah.
And while I was there, they were asking me where I was from. And I kept saying LA, but respectfully, I'm from the Inland Empire, Riverside to be exact. And that's how this all came about. So I just wanted to create something that gave us an identity, something that represented us in a positive way, and that's how this all came about. So it was one of those things, man, I definitely felt it. I definitely got led by God, and when you know, you know. So it's like when you see that girl and you know that's the girl, like 9 times out of 10, that's the girl for you. So when it came to 1LoveIE, the idea was there, and I just knew it was gonna be love ever since I started it. So yeah,
that's cool. That's cool.
That's crazy. Yeah. All right, so you got a kiosk at Victoria Gardens.
Let's say boutique.
Boutique, okay, boutique. Okay, my bad, boutique.
Yeah, no,
now, how hard was it to get this location? Because you're in the middle of the courtyard of Victoria Gardens.
Yes.
That's
it. Don't get no better than this.
No better.
Thank you, man.
Pure traffic area too.
Yeah, you know what? This was a little tough. I mean, being that we were a new brand, a lot of people didn't really know much about us. But I will tell you this, man. With perseverance and faith, anything is possible. But it was tough in the beginning. But one thing I will say is save your money and definitely have faith and make sure you have a good team around you, and everything else will fall in place. So yeah, man, definitely.
That's what's up. And then I want to get into your styles here, because you do have a lot of different styles that can reach out to a lot of different demographics.
Tank tops to t-shirts, women's clothing, babies.
Where do you get your inspiration to reach out to these different demographics?
Man, you know, I try to travel a bit. I like to read. And just trying to see what's going on in the community and the culture, and I just try to see how I can spin it. But you never know. I could have a dream tomorrow, and we might have the next best hat tomorrow. So it all comes randomly.
All right, so what's next from here? What's going on? Because you have everything going on, and everything's just big, and I'm excited for you because when I first met him too, like it was just family at first. I was like, he's such a nice dude in general. So it was like, I know, and when you just sold that hat to that customer last minute, it just felt like you're like kind of a mentor to some of these dudes too. So it's like, what's next? Like I feel like you start like a mentorship program or something like that.
Bring it to the schools.
Right.
Man, I mean, I got my man Dean in the cut.
Dean.
We do a lot. We try to give back to our community first and foremost, especially in December. We work with the city of Riverside for their foster care program. So we're always looking for ways to partner with the community. We're also partnered with Loma Linda Children's Hospital. So we do a special hat with them, and we give money back to the hospital. So again, the brand, it's bigger than making money. It's all about making an impact in the community. But we have a few things in store. Well, we just partnered with New Era, so we're very excited to announce that. We have fitted hats coming out, so we have a lot coming. And we might have something with a popular sneaker company, so I don't know. So there's a lot in store for us.
I think I saw that on Instagram.
Yeah, man.
And this is like a real movement too, for the fact that people are really getting tattooed. I even thought about getting a tattoo of the logo. I was like, I'm gonna get enough. That's what I'm saying.
At the end of the day, man, it's about us coming together as one. We're all a family, so we're bigger than a brand, more than the community, more than the brand. We're all one family. So that's what it's all about. So we all represent the community of the Inland Empire and the world, and we all have a job to change in the community that we want to see. So yeah,
definitely feel that.
Man, what's your favorite thing to rock from your brand? Like, what's one of your top favorites that you rock 24/7?
Man, I mean, I would probably go with this black and white one.
Classic.
This is the one that set it off for us. So the backstory, I started with 12 hats, and this was a time where Instagram was just coming out.
Okay.
And so I gave 12 hats to my closest friends, and 2 of them made it to the NFL, and 1 of them won the Super Bowl, and the rest was history.
Wow.
So, yeah,
wow.
so this is the one that started it off for us.
Okay.
So yeah, definitely that one.
So is there any more celebrities? Because you know, at the IE, we produce some celebrities. We produce some athletes and everything. So who else has rocked your...
We can go from a Kawhi Leonard to a Hit Boy, Marcus Williams, Bobby Wagner, Omar Bolden, Duke Nacho. I mean, shoot, we might have Obama next year.
Right.
You never know, man. We have so many people, man. We have so many people, man. So it's a lot. It's definitely a lot.
Shout out to Obama too. His birthday was yesterday.
Hey, shout out Barack.
Happy B-Day.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
For sure. All right, well, we're about to get out of here and hit the warehouse. Stay tuned. Be right back.
All right, cool, man. Thank you.
All right, so now we're back. We're actually at the warehouse of 1LoveIE. We're here with Justin, my co-host Moon. All right, man, tell us about the warehouse, the magic where it all happens.
So this is where it goes down. This is where we house everything, but the wall actually tells a story. So on the wall we have the Eiffel Tower, and let me say, if you have never been to Paris, I highly recommend that you go there. It's a beautiful place, great food, the whole nine. But the Eiffel Tower definitely stood out in one of my memories. And then I stayed in a town called Marty de Clichy, and I had a chance to visit the Hermes store in Paris. And Ralph Lauren is actually one of my favorite designers.
Okay.
And again, this was my first time out of the country, so we had the passport. And I do remember seeing people walk around with baguettes of bread. So that's a real thing.
That's crazy.
So that's what we have here. And when you fly back,
Together we are one.
yeah, I mean, I think this is very important, man. No matter where you're from, together we are one. So no matter if you're from Russia, Greece, France, LA, we're all one people, one race, one nation. And so from one country, one nation to the next, we are one. And this represents home. And it doesn't get any better than that.
And with this being said, I wanted to ask my question. What does the IE mean to you?
I mean, the IE is home, man. I grew up here, so many memories, so many loved ones. And one thing I want to say to those who watch this interview, if you do music, if you are a politician, if you are a sports player, whoever you are, and you're from the IE, rep it with pride and confidence. And remember, we're all one, so we got to do this together, right? We're changing the narrative for the Inland Empire.
Right. And we produce, like I said, we
got
produce
gyms out here.
everything out here. Everything you need out here. But we just got to come together, like I said, be as one.
That's it.
And bring each other up. That's what we do as a family, as a company. So
that's it, man.
All right, man. Well, I appreciate the interview.
Oh, thank you, man.
Like I said, I got a shirt for you on the way.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate
You're
that.
Crafton member, so this is Crafton News, man. We're gonna be back with another interview. Stay tuned for whatever we got next. It's gonna come a lot. See y'all later.